So as more information comes out, as I get sent more information by my viewers, shout out to y'all, by the way, you're really on top of stuff by sending me all these videos, all these links, everything like that. I just got a new email today, and I don't know if they want to be named, but I will be showing the video that you sent me in the email. So thank you, and shout out to everybody else who's been sending me stuff about this case and all the others. But as more stuff comes out about Sydney Watson versus The Blaze, I just find it so surprising that any YouTubers out there could defend Sydney Watson in this situation. It just seems extremely weak. It really seems like she's not going to win this if they end up going to trial. Now, they might settle, but this statement right here on the screen says that they are not going to settle. It's from The Blaze, and they're saying that we look forward to proving Sydney Watson wrong. They say that. So, according to The Blaze, they are going to go to trial. They're not going to settle. But who knows? Maybe this is just a scare tactic to maybe try to get Sydney Watson to fall back. Who knows what's going on? You know, I hope they go to trial because I want to know if I'm right or wrong. I don't want to see a settlement. That's boring. Let's go to trial. I love chaos. Let's go. Let's bring on the chaos. So I don't know how any YouTuber out there like The Quartering could defend Sydney Watson. I understand why. I understand his motives. But as more stuff comes out, if you actually look into what's going on, she's looking really bad right now. I understand why the fans of Sydney Watson, I understand why the fans of The Quartering would want to defend Sydney Watson, because they're probably not digging in to the case like I am. They're just saying, hey, my favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite personalities on YouTube is suing their old workplace. They must be in the right. You know, I understand that. I understood that going in, that calling out Sydney Watson and Sydney Watson's lawsuit was not going to go, it's not going to be too fun, you know, because there's a lot of people who just are not going to look into the actual facts. They're just going to go ahead and attack the video, dislike the video, comment how I'm stupid. Even The Quartering came and said that I have a disgusting take because I said this video here, which is a bad look for her. There's no getting around it. It's a bad look for her. This video here was not good for her lawsuit because she's literally calling out someone who's doing the exact same thing that she is doing right now. And she's making fun of them. She's saying how ridiculous it is that they were doing that and everything like that. So it's a bad look for her. And that's all I was saying. It's a bad look for her lawsuit. And The Quartering is saying that it's a disgusting take. Like, and he also asked what, I know that we already went over this, but I'll say it again. He also asked, what does Sydney Watson have to gain from the situation? It's pretty obvious what she has to gain, right? A settlement, a bunch of money. But anyway, we got some brand new information. Once again, shout out to the person who sent me the email. I don't know if they want to be named or not, so I will, err on the side of caution and not name them. But this is bad, dude. This is a bad look for Sydney Watson. Like I said, this video was bad. This one might be even worse because it's directly addressing Elijah Schaffer and directly saying that he's not a bad person or the type to try to make other people feel bad, right? So let's check it out. Let's play this video and let me know in the comments what you think about it.
Stated that. And I also want to say here too that we have had so many guests on the show so far in the short time that it's been running, and not once have I ever gone out of my way to denigrate or embarrass somebody just for the sake of doing it.
By the way, this is right after the whole Jack Murphy debacle happened and she was making a video addressing the incident.
And I will note too that I've been sat opposite people that I really don't like as people. And I've been sat opposite people whose ideas really, really rub me the wrong way, whose ideas I never ever want instituted in any capacity because I think that they're corrosive. And yet in those situations, not once have I attacked them or embarrassed them or gone out of my way to be hurtful and unkind to them, because that is not the kind of show that we run. That is not the kind of person that I am. And that's certainly not the kind of person that Elijah is either.
Literally just said she would never go out of my way to hurt, embarrass, anything like that to anyone else, because that's not the kind of person I am. That's not the kind of show that we run. That's not the kind of person that Elijah Schaffer is either. This is from a year ago. So she's saying that Elijah is not the type of person to go out of his way to hurt someone or embarrass someone or anything like that. She's literally saying that. And her entire lawsuit is based around Elijah Schaffer doing exactly what she's saying he is not the type of person to do. Her entire lawsuit is built around that. Nothing is like Elijah Schaffer did this to me physically, and here's the evidence. Like none of it is like that. It's all Elijah Schaffer made me feel this way whenever he did this. Elijah Schaffer makes me feel like this, or she even assumes what Elijah Schaffer feels. She assumes that he feels like he enjoys his size presence, his size advantage over her. That is the cringiest part about this whole lawsuit to me, is the size advantage thing and the I know how to say the word misogyny, okay? But I'm going to say misogyny because of YouTube, all right? So let me just get that straight. I know how to pronounce the word, but I'm still going to say misogyny because I don't, YouTube doesn't like the word. So the misogyny stuff, I don't it's cringy. The size advantage stuff that Elijah Schaffer has and that he enjoys it, cringy. And honestly, the entire thing. And let me get this straight as well. I don't doubt for a second that Elijah Schaffer would say some inappropriate things, right? What I do doubt for a second is that it really made her feel that bad, because she's making statements like this while they have been on the show for a good minute, right after the Jack Murphy situation. So it's pretty easy to date when this was. Right after they've been on the show for a good minute, she's known Elijah Schaffer for a long time, which is the craziest part. I found this out last night. She knew Elijah Schaffer for a while. They had been close friends. Like, I think that she had been at his house like a ton of times before they even signed on to start doing the Blaze show. And now she's suing the Blaze based on Elijah Schaffer's actions. And the craziest part about all of that is that the Quartering has to know that that's the case. And he still signed an LLC with her. He's bound by an LLC to this person. It's going to happen to him too. The same thing is going to happen to him. And I know I'm going to sound crazy. He's going to think that this is a disgusting take by me and all these other things. But dude, I'm just calling it as it is. You know, it's a lot easier to see the reality of situations when you're looking at it from a bird's eye view. Whenever you're involved in it, whenever you're friends with the person who's going through it, it's not as easy to see it from an objective position. I'm not a fan of Elijah Schaffer. I don't like Elijah. I just don't like him. You know, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch him. I never do. I think some of his tweets are funny. That's about the extent of it. But I don't like Elijah Schaffer. I don't like Sydney Watson. I'm not a fan of either one. I'm not trying to like simp for Elijah Schaffer and defend him against the Sydney Watson, the lawsuit. I don't care. You know, Elijah Schaffer is not really going to lose anything out of this lawsuit anyway. It's against the Blaze, not him. And I'm not a fan of the Blaze either. I don't really care. I don't have a horse in the race. I'm just looking at the lawsuit and I'm saying that this stuff looks ridiculous. And it's also extremely hypocritical because of the things that she's posted in the past. Like this one right here, where she says Elijah Schaffer is not the type of person to try to go embarrass someone or hurt someone, when she literally accuses him of that in the lawsuit, like the entire time. That's the entirety of the lawsuit is that. And then this video right here, calling out the Me Too movement when she's Me Tooing Elijah Schaffer, but she's just going through the Blaze to do it. She's going through a third party to get the bag. And, you know, this makes me happy. Shout out to Lily, by the way. Like I said, my viewers have been on top of tagging me and stuff and emailing me stuff. I really appreciate that. If y'all want to do that the most efficient way, join the Discord. The link will be in the description. Join the Discord and tag me in the clips or whatever it is, the news articles, whatever it is. Put it in the news section of the Discord and tag me there. And I would really appreciate that. But this saying that the Blaze, they have emails, text messages, and all of that, statements as well, that will be shown in court. That's very reassuring to me. Also, I feel vindicated by having videos like this exist, where she's calling out the Me Too movement and literally Me Tooing Elijah Schaffer. And then also this one, where she says Elijah Schaffer is not the type of person to go out of her way to hurt people. It's all vindicating to me because I looked at this lawsuit and I saw, you know, Legal Mindset break it down. I saw Nick Rekieta break it down. And I'm like, yeah, like this thing just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look strong. It doesn't look like it has legs. It looks like it's settlement bait. That's what it looks like. She's trying to get a quick settlement out of the Blaze because she doesn't think they'll actually take her to court. So hopefully they do. Because like I said, man, I love chaos. I love seeing it, dude. I would love to see the discovery on that. But let me know what you guys think about this new video that just dropped from Sydney Watson, saying that Elijah Schaffer is not the type of person to do everything that she accused him of doing. Let me know what you guys think. And also, she knew him beforehand as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the whole situation.